We begin tonight with an update from Buffalo Police on a 3.5-year search for a missing boy. Tonight, Buffalo Police say the body of 12-year-old Jaylen Griffin was discovered inside of a home on Sheffield Avenue last Friday. He had been missing for 3.5 years. Here's what Buffalo Police Commissioner Joseph Gramaglia had to say a short time ago about the discovery.
But unfortunately, our search came to an end on Friday, a little after 10 o'clock in the morning in the 100 block of Sheffield Avenue, where A District officers responded to a report of a dead body in the home. Our homicide squad was called to the scene, conducted their investigation, and working with the medical examiner's office, it was quickly put together that the investigation was going to merge with the search conducted by our Special Victims Unit.
Commissioner Gramaglia said his body had been there for a while because the body had deteriorated over time. Dental records were used to identify him. Griffin was last seen August 4th, 2020, leaving for a grocery store run in the Broadway Fillmore neighborhood and never returned home. Joining me live in studio is Karima Morris. She is the founder of Bury the Violence. Karima, you started this organization because your niece went missing and unfortunately, like Jaylen, was found dead. You work closely with this family. Did the family ever believe that there was a point in time over these 3.5 years that he was alive?
To be quite honest, his mother had always felt as though he was no longer with us. But I always like to remain hopeful and watch our words. So not disrespecting her thoughts, but just trying to keep her hopeful that we were going to get closure. We just didn't know what it would be.
We talked last year about so many young people, especially young girls, but also boys going missing. What's happening on the streets in the city of Buffalo and other areas too, but specifically in Buffalo where these young people are missing? What's happening?
There are multiple layers to the missing children's aspect. So we have children that hang out. We have children that are actually being harbored. And there are adults that feel like they don't have to tell us where these kids are and or are combative about it. And then you do have some situations where there are some just family issues where a child might run away and the parent doesn't know that. They might be at the shelter for young children. But at the Great Length, we have a lot of harboring, trafficking.
You work closely with Buffalo Police regarding this Jaylen Griffin case.
Yes.
Tell me how you were able to have their ear to the point that you were even at the press conference today.
Since the onset of the case, we have asked for certain things. We didn't have a consistent flow of working on the case at first. A lot of, ups and downs in the SVU, and then came on Detective Vince and Detective Weber, and this is their dedicated case. They got right to it and did not let up. I believe it's been 3 months since they got into position of doing this, and the requests that I had made outside of Walter Hernzak, who did help us prior to from SVU when we got the cadaver dogs and the checks and the searches. Outside of that, we needed this reward. And lo and behold, once the increase was done 6 days ago, this is the resolve we
Interesting.
get.
And we should also note too that Jaylen's mother
yes,
is no longer here.
Jaylen's mother did pass away September without knowing or without having closure from this side where her son was or what happened to her son.
We have about 30 seconds left. Is this case now a wake-up call for a community to know when you start seeing missing children? Please
pay attention, please share, please make it your own personal priority to share. And we will be celebrating his birthday Monday at Memorial Drive, where you see him in that picture at, to commemorate his 16th birthday.
Karima Morris is the founder of Bury the Violence. We want to thank you so much for being with us here on Channel 2. And once again, our condolences to the family of Jaylen Griffin. Obviously a very sad story. Thanks so much for being here with us.
Thank you for having me.